Hey guys, welcome to High Point. We will be going live every Friday during our fourth period, 11:05 to 11:30.
Make sure to like, follow, and share on this video.
Now we will pass it on to our library video.
3, 2, 1.
Welcome to the school store.
These need some big ones we have. As you can see, this one's broken. Come over here, we have a bunch of balls that obviously
These are all of our items that we have multiple of.
Yeah.
We have cups,
Lots of cups,
candy,
including
suckers, and balls.
I got a million.
We also have beautiful hats that we obviously wear all the time.
Thank you to our.
And come over here, we
Thank you
have
to
some
our Miss Markham.
Thanks to Mr. Markham's class for making the cup designs.
over here we have some fidgets.
Over here we got a bunch of fidgets. Wow. Some
Then
bags,
come over here, you have some art,
backpacks,
obviously.
some stickers, rulers.
Pencils, obviously. We can't write because we don't know why anything works over here. Come over here, we have some more.
We also have these dog toys and a bunch of accessories. We have many varieties of cups and stuffed animals and pillows.
This is example 1. Keaton, put it up.
Oh, sorry.
This is example 2. Hey, no running.
Sorry.
This is example 3. This is example 4. Hey, put that away.
Sorry.
This is example 5. Hey, get out of there.
I'm sorry.
Example 6. Don't play with it.
You can get money by listening to your teachers and following instructions.
As well as just being kind.
We are back in here to tell you about the results from the County Science Fair this past Tuesday.
Savannah Grady and Nora Watterson placed first for medical sciences.
Next, we have Olivia Ott that placed first in chemistry. Mary Supple placed first place in physics.
Kaylin and Jalen Wood finished first in physics and astronomy.
Zeke and Ellie Martindale finished first in math and data. And those are your results.
This is stupid. My son's way better than all you all. He'd win if you put him in.
Bryson, sit down. All these kids are trying their very best, and we love every single one of them. Do you understand?
I guess.
Your kid may not be better than all of them. You never know. So sit down and be quiet.
I guess I'll let him have fun out there.
Please get on your feet for your fight song.
Watch after this. This isn't even my team. Even though it's not your team, you can still stand up and clap. Fine.
Okay, cut.
And that's a touchdown for your Point Pleasant Big Blacks.
Yeah, let's go. Touchdown. Hey, Bryson, what are you doing? Get up and cheer for your team.
Yeah!
Let's go, team.
Let's go, team.
And that's the end of your game. Reminder, please pick up your trash on your way out.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Yes, you are! Pick up your trash right now!
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Bryson, stay here.
I bet Chuck can beat you in a race to a try. Yeah!
Oh, no!
I'm Lila, and these are ways to be respectful in school. First, you should keep your manners kindly, because saying please and thank you affects everything you do. I'm Jalen, and second, you can just be respectful in your class, be nice to your teacher, and always doing your work.
The responsibilities that we have keep our students and teachers safe, and always remember to respect others.
Mrs. Dean,
How many years have you been teaching?
13 years.
What made you want to teach?
Well, when I was in middle school myself, I had a great teacher. Her name was Mrs. Barnett. She was actually my science teacher, and when I watched her do her job every day, I thought that would be really cool to do.
What grade do you teach?
I teach 7th grade. right now.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Here with
Mrs. Dean,
can we do a classroom tour?
sure, come on in. Now you're going to be showing us.
So when you come into my class, the first thing you're going to see is my pretty pencil sign out. I always get the prettiest pencils for my classroom, and I want them returned, so this is where you sign them out at.
Does it save you?
Yes, it does. So this looks a little bit cluttered right now, but when we have our home ec class, this is actually the table that we cook at. Typically, all of this would be removed. We would push this table back to the outlet, and we plug in our hot plates and we cook on this table. So this is my desk. This is my personal space. Students shouldn't be back here. There is a refrigerator that we store our butter and eggs in for home ec.
Ms. Dean, I see a sink here. What does it do?
So this is for washing hands, mostly in my home ec class, because anytime we cook, we have to be sanitary. Also, it's for doing dishes, because obviously cooking, we get dishes. So we have soap, we have Dawn.
All right, thank you. Is this backboard important?
This backboard is where I put my daily to-do list. So when you're in my math classes, you can always look to the back and see what we're doing for the day.
Why is there a podium here?
I have a co-teacher in 2 of my classes, Mr. Cottrell, and this is his station.
Food Ninja 4.
Eventually, this is where my home ec class will make a small batch of cookies.
Does it fight?
No.
6 buckets of random notebooks in your classroom.
Well, they're not random. They're actually the math notebooks. If you have me as a math teacher, this is where you keep your notes, and I keep them in the classroom for you so that you'll never lose them.
Does it help organize kids?
Yes, it does.
Okay, thank you. Miss Dean, what would you do?
In the event of a lockdown, the first thing we do is we check the door. We make sure that it is locked, and it is locked. Then I reach over for my beautiful window covering. I cover the window, and I turn out the lights, and depending on what's happening, we could go to the back of the room or stay seated in our desks. I also have this handy dandy fire hose, and we can put it over the covering of the door if need be.
Why is the window cover safe? Like, why is it used?
It prevents people from seeing that we're in here.
Okay, and what does the fire mat do?
This prevents the door from opening.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
What would you do if your students broke out into a huge fight and your class went wild?
Obviously, I'd get their attention back to the math lesson. No, they would be in trouble, and I would take them to the office.
Hi guys, it's Elena.
And Weston.
And I think we should wear Halloween costumes.
And I don't think we should.
Why not?
Well, I just think that we're like too old and mature for that, you know?
But we only live once and we're only a kid once.
I know, but just some people just like go too far with their costumes, and Halloween just is kind of boring.
No, you need to dress up this year.
I know, but like, what do you even dress up as for Halloween?
I think you should be a minion.
A minion?
Yes.
I think that's a little too far.
No. How about Poop, like Miss Blaine?
I just think we're a little bit too mature for that.
No, but we're not. I'm telling you, we're not. Will you just be a minion for Halloween?
Fine, I'll be a minion.
High five.
Welcome to our episode 1 of teacher and student shoutouts. Who am I here with?
The Gatlin Busker.
The Josiah Zomer.
The one and only Holden Keeper.
Gosh. What teacher do you guys shout out and why?
Miss Bence, because she is just the best.
Here with
Mrs. Bence.
How do you feel that Gatlin Buskirk gave you a teacher shout out?
It makes me grateful to be his teacher.
What student do you give a shout out to?
Natalie Akers.
Why?
Because she's always generous and kind to everyone, no matter what.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Who am I here with?
Natalie Akers.
How do you feel that Miss Bence gave you a student shout out?
Makes me happy.
Why?
Because she's my favorite teacher.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Miss Dean, because she actually teaches.
I'm here with
Mrs. Dean.
And how do you feel that Josiah Zomer gave you a teacher shout out?
That makes me feel really special.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Who am I here with?
Mrs. Jordan.
And how do you feel that Holden Kiefer gave you a teacher shout out?
Oh, that makes my heart happy.
And who would you like to give a student shout out to?
Kylie Arrington.
Why?
Because she's just fabulous.
Well, thank you. Here with
Kylie.
And how do you feel that Miss Jordan gave you a student shout out?
It makes me feel good because I always try to be kind to others, and I really enjoy Miss Jordan's class.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Here with
Ava.
Marley.
And which teacher do you want to give a shout out to?
Miss Markham.
Miss Markham.
And why?
Because her class is the funnest.
Yeah, her class is the funnest. Okay, thank you. With
Miss Markham.
And how do you feel that Marley Fetty and Ava Kirkpatrick gave you a shout out this week?
I think it's pretty awesome.
Who am I here with?
Jeremiah Black.
What teacher do you give a shout out to and why?
Mr. Bartlett, because, I like his classroom.
Okay. Thank you, I guess. Who am I here with?
Mr. Bartlett.
How do you feel that Jeremiah Black gave you a teacher shout out?
Pretty good, pretty good. I only see him in the hallways. I haven't had him in class yet, so it's nice to know that I've made a positive impact, hopefully, on a kid with just that interaction.
What student do you give a shout out to and why?
Eric Ventura. Probably one of the nicest kids ever. Really sweet. Always volunteers to do stuff. Very happy all the time. So yeah, Eric.
Thank you.
All right. Have a good one.
You too. Who am I here with?
Eric Ventura.
How do you feel that Mr. Bartlett gave you a teacher shout out?
Happy.
Why?
Because I pay attention in his class and listen what he does, and I listen.
Good job.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Guys, so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed.
I'm Isabella Roberts.
And I'm Zoe Mallet.
And this is Layton's Funniest Moments. So, Mr. Layton always wears this weird hat thingy. It looks like this. He even has a plunger to go with it.
Mr. Layton always wears wigs and his helmet, and he always has a basketball. I don't know why.
That's just our Mr. Layton. This is Isabella Roberts, and I'm here with
Mr. Bonecutter.
So, Mr. Bonecutter, what subject do you teach?
I teach wellness education.
Well, that is very neat. So how do you plan out your day?
For my units, I try to keep things coordinated with what's going on. If it's baseball season, I try to do a baseball unit, and football, and so on.
Well, that's cool. What are you teaching today?
Today, we are playing our volleyball tournament.
So why is this lesson important?
Well, it's important to see our skills and what we've learned. We teach them the unit at the beginning, and through a week or two, they get to play their tournament and see what we've learned.
Well, that's really cool. This is Isabella Roberts, and this is Mr. Bonecutter.
What's your name?
Mrs. Markham.
What subject do you teach?
I teach West Virginia history.
That's nice. How do you plan your subjects or lessons?
I plan them in a bunch of different ways. I use technology, and then sometimes I'm not using technology. Just kind of depends on what we're doing that day.
What are you covering today?
Today we are preparing for a test tomorrow. We're going over Chapter 7, doing a review. Some classes I'm doing a fun game with them. Some classes we're doing it traditional style and doing a review link. Just kind of depends on the class period.
Why is this lesson important?
It is important because we're learning about Native Americans, and then we're learning about the first people that came into West Virginia.
Thank you. This is Isabella Roberts, and I'm here with
Mr. Cottrell, principal at Point Pleasant Junior Senior High School.
So, Mr. Cottrell, so do you teach anything, or are you just the principal?
Well, I'm just the principal, but I do teach some homebound students from time to time. Matter of fact, I actually have one right now that I teach in the evenings.
Well, that's cool. So, how do you plan out your day, and how do you plan out the lessons?
Okay, well, my day is kind of different maybe from other teachers in the building. I usually start each day with looking at the meetings that I have and where I need to be, that sort of thing. What I like to do is get into classrooms and see the teachers, see the students, what's going on and how learning is occurring. But when I plan my lessons, a lot of what I do for the homebound is online, so I kind of review that before the student and I meet in the evenings, just to kind of see what we're learning and how we can teach it the most effectively.
Would you say your day is really busy, or is it more laid back?
It's pretty busy. And it's hard to schedule because being a principal, you just never know what's around the next corner, because you might think you're going to be doing walkthroughs or observations all day, but you just don't know what's going to happen, what's going to take your time. If you've got a happy parent, angry parent, happy student, angry student, you know, if you're going to have a pipe burst somewhere or the heat's going to be on or off. There's just a number of things that can kind of get in the way with that.
So why is the lessons in your homebound class, why are those important to the student?
Well, they need them to graduate. And it's actually a student from another school that I work with, but he needs those credits in order to graduate. And he's just in a situation where he can't attend school. So so it's important that he's able to get the support that he needs in order to graduate from high school.
Well, that's really cool. This is Isabella Roberts, and this is Mr. Cottrell.
All right, my name is Zoe Mallet. Who am I here with today?
Mr. Billiter.
All right, Mr. Billiter, what subjects do you teach?
I teach technology and music.
All right, how do you plan? Like, do you use a laptop, a folder?
Usually write a little notes down on paper and on Post-its, and then I transfer it to my computer later on.
What are you teaching today in all your classes?
So today we're working on music history, the Renaissance period, and in my technology class we're actually working on finishing our projects and working on correcting our mistakes.
All right, why is this lesson important?
Well, we need to make sure that our mistakes are corrected before we actually put something out in public and they see the wrong things.
All right, this is Zoe Mallet signing off.
This is Isabella Roberts, and I'm here with
Miss Arbogast.
So, Miss Arbogast, what subject do you teach?
I teach 7th grade English.
So, how do you plan out your day?
I plan out my day by making sure that I have all of my supplies ready for the day, all of my copies are ready to go. I look in the textbook and the pacing guide, make sure I'm on track for the year, and then go from there.
Well, that's cool. What are you teaching today?
Today, we're doing centers, so we're working on iReady, vocab, and our spooky short stories.
So why are those lessons important?
Those lessons are important because iReady provides intervention that kids might not get otherwise, so it helps them, it meets them where they are and helps them grow from there. Vocabulary is important because it teaches us new words that we might not know otherwise and helps us grow our vocabulary. And writing is important because we use it a lot in our everyday lives throughout all of the different subjects.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's really cool. This is Miss Arbogast, and I'm Isabella Roberts.
All right, my name is Zoe Mallet, and who am I with today?
You're with Mr. Bartlett.
All right, so what subjects do you teach?
I teach music, but more specifically choir and general music.
All right, so how do you plan? Like, do you use a folder, do you write it down, or do you use your laptop?
With choir, I just use my brain. I've been doing rehearsals since I was 11, so that's a no-brainer. And for general music, it just depends on what we're doing.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so what are you teaching today?
Today, I taught a piece called Time in choir, in chamber choir, and then we listened to Christmas pieces for our concert in second period. For general music, we're doing a podcast unit. So students are designing their own podcast based off of different prompts, and they're writing the story. Just to get kind of like a little bit of difference in that, and then we're going to mix it into a podcast with sound effects and stuff like that. It's important so that they have some sort of idea on how to kind of like take music and put that into something else.
That seems fun.
Yeah.
This is Zoe Mallet signing off.
I'm Shaylin Lyons.
I'm Connor Harrison.
And I'm Willow Ingalls. Today we will be going over our favorite Halloween candy, least favorite, and what the most candy is we get on Halloween.
Shaylin, what's your favorite Halloween candy?
My favorite Halloween candy is definitely Kit Kats.
That's a good one. Why?
Because of the crunch. Connor, how about you?
I'd have to go with Reese's Cups.
Why?
I just like them. How about you, Willow?
Mine has to be Sour Patch Kids, but not the yellow ones because they taste like lemons. Okay. What's our least favorite Halloween candy, Connor?
I have to go Almond Joy.
Almond Joys are so
Almond
good.
What about you, Shaylin?
Definitely Twizzlers. Twizzlers are nasty. How about you, Willow?
Probably Twizzlers or like the black licorice. That's pretty bad.
Yeah. What's the most candy you get on Halloween?
I have to go Snickers. What about you, Willow?
Probably Twix. I definitely get a lot of Twix.
And that's the end.
And what's your favorite
Halloween candy?
I'm Willow Ingalls. I'm Shaylin Lyons.
And today we're talking about fall sports overview and winter sports overview.
First up is football. They had 2 wins and 5 losses. The season ended about 2 weeks ago. The most touchdowns was Jonathan Percy with 4 touchdowns in a game. He was 1 away from winning the school record for middle school. And the MVP is Jonathan. Okay.
Next up is junior high soccer. Junior high soccer had 4 wins and 4 losses. The season ended October 13th, and the most person with goals during a game was Donovan Spalding with 8 goals. And our most valuable player of the season was Casey Dunn.
I'm Cooper Wither, and I'm here with Casey Dunn. Casey, what's your favorite part about soccer?
Being the goalie.
Okay, thank you.
Next up is volleyball. They had 6 wins and 10 losses. The season ended October 25th. Most points in the game was 28. The MVP was Macy Patrick.
I'm Cooper Wither, I'm here with Macy Patrick. Macy, what's your favorite part about volleyball?
My favorite part of volleyball is spending time with my teammates on the courts.
Okay, thank you.
And that's your overview for fall sports. Now on to winter sports.
The first winter sport we're talking about is basketball. Girls have flex days this week and they have already started. And the tryouts are next week, with the head coach being Amy Grady and the assistant coach being Steve Persley. Boys basketball flex days have also started and their head coach is Coach Jordan.
The next sport we'll be talking about is wrestling. Wrestling practice starts November 10th, and the first tournament will be at Work County on December 6th. The coaches are David Bonecutter and Jed Ott.
I'm Cooper Wither, and I'm here with
Zeke Craig with Finnegan Mead.
What's your favorite part about wrestling?
Practice. Practicing with Jace Billings.
Alright, thank you.
And that's this Friday's live stream. Please join back next Friday at 11:05 to 11:30.
After you get off of this video, everybody please go to YouTube as we are getting ready to reach a big milestone on Point Pleasant Live.
We currently have 995 subscribers and we are trying to get to 1,000.
Everybody go to YouTube right now and subscribe to us.
Bye!